Hello, my name is Adam Flora, and for my speech, I've chosen to do the topic of Spotify. So the other day, I was talking to my dad, and he asked me what Spotify was. Well, I couldn't believe that there are people out there who don't know what Spotify is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you three main things. First, I'm going to tell you who is the creator of Spotify. Then I'm going to tell you what Spotify is. And then thirdly, I'm going to tell you some cool features that I find on Spotify that I know about and I use every day. Daniel Ek is the 31-year-old CEO who had a dream of creating a fully licensed music sharing website where you can find any recorded media thing like a CD or whatever, and that's anything that's ever been made. Ick began doing his internet-based company when he was 14 years old. He became very rich and sold his company, and that was called Ed Vertigo. And he retired at the age of 21. An article from the New Yorker said that Ed bought a red Ferrari and went to nightclubs and partied with pretty girls. Well, after a year of doing this, he became very depressed. So what did he do? He moved to a cabin and tried to figure out what he wanted to do with his life. Now, he was very obsessed with Napster at the time, and he loved how interactive it was. So he wanted to find a way to make the Napster experience more like a business type thing, so that it could be more easy for the people to access, and so that people would be able to get their music whenever they wanted. So he went to his lead engineer and he told them, hey, we need to make a way for people to get their music way more faster. So they found that way, and that is how Spotify was born. It launched in 2008 and had what they did was they negotiated licensing deals with major music labels. Unlike downloading sales, his company paid money so that they could get the artist to agree to do it instead of getting paid like how they normally would for when you would buy a CD. They gave about 70% of the total revenue to the right holders, who then paid the artist based on their individual agreements. The difference between Spotify and internet radio, like Pandora or iHeartRadio, is that it is interactive. So you can sample anything you can think of. It is now over 20 million songs with over 20,000 added every day. So the cool thing about Spotify is that you can create your own playlists. So let's look at some of my playlists. Alright. So let's say that I want to listen to some 80s music. I click on my 80s playlist and I click on a song. And it'll play. So let's say that I want to listen to something that's not in the order. So I click on my shuffle. And then I can shuffle through the songs. Like so. Okay. With one account, you can listen to Spotify anywhere, according to their website at spotify.com. You can access this content for free. The free version is ad-supported. These versions include mobile, tablet-free, or desktop. Or you can do what I do, and you can buy the premium membership for around $10 a month. Or if you have more than one person using the account, you can buy the family version, which is around $15 a month. The premium membership offers uninterrupted listening, the ability to download your music so that when you're on the go and you want to listen to something, you don't have to use your data on it, because the data, it stores up a lot of data and no one wants to use their data on that. The Wall Street Journal reported last year there are 1 million active users and only 30 million pay, which makes Spotify the #1 place to get your advertisement. Now I'm going to show you one of my favorite features on Spotify. There are a lot of people that don't know about this feature, so I thought it would be perfect to show you guys. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to go to the browse and you're going to go all the way down to the word. Now, what is this word? Well, it's word, like poetry or audiobooks, which is my favorite thing. I use the audiobook feature all the time. Or if I want to go and learn a language, I can click and learn a language. It'll show me how to speak Spanish or French or German. So that's pretty cool. In closing, I think that if you don't have a Spotify account, you should definitely get one, and it's really cool. But if you do have a Spotify account, check out that word function I just showed you, because that's really cool, and I use that all the time. I thank you for your time, and I can't wait to see you guys.